Diversity inside of the classroom, fostering inclusion and awareness around multicultural education and taking a culturally responsive approach to teaching benefits all students. Hence, understanding diverse learners when it comes to developmental characteristics, needs, and interests is a great opportunity for us as a future teacher to learn how to create positive classroom environments and can serve as a foundation for understanding how to promote diversity in our own classroom for inclusive education, education for all or EFA, and no child left behind policy of DepEd. Today, we will talk about salient characteristics that I observed in preschool, elementary, and high school students. I am going to present to you the Learning Episode 2, FS1. Let's begin with preschool, age range 4 to 5 years old. Their salient characteristics are preschoolers has a warm personality. They like to play while learning. They are creative and flexible. They always follow the instructions. They love to have hands-on experiences and concrete and literal thinking capability. The implications to the teaching learning process are first, therefore, teachers should be or must possess a great personality to communicate well for her pupils. Second, I conclude that the teacher should use strategies that integrates playful activities in all subject areas. Hence, teachers should allow pupils lead some group activities to assess and improve their leadership following instructions by themselves. And fourth, therefore, the teachers should not use difficult words to understand by the pupils and guide them in developing critical thinking skills. As a future educator, we need to understand how to create a diverse, responsive environment that will foster pupils' developmental needs, interests, and characteristics and become respectful and understanding of the diversity from their own. Those pupils are typically more willing to listen respectfully to different viewpoints rather than mock, scorn, or fear the unfamiliar. Along to this, the presence of diversity in the preschool classroom allows students to consider perspectives and opinions beyond those they've already formed or were shaped in early life by family and friends. By presenting students with viewpoints far different from their own, it gives them the opportunity to think critically about their own beliefs and examine the world in creative ways. Next is the elementary, age range 6 to 12 years old. Their behavior are affected by puberty. They are competitive, upset when losing, can do things independently, feel the need to be successful, and pupils are shouting and reciting to get the attention of the teacher. The implications to the teaching learning process are first, therefore, teachers should recognize students even without answering correctly for their efforts and reinforce proper stimuli. Second, I conclude that the teacher must consider to provide appropriate activities without compromising their conditions and grade level competencies. Third, hence, the teacher should teach the pupils proper way of answering given questions. And fourth, therefore, the teacher must give activities that are grouped and individual so that everyone is learning and no one is left behind. I believe that using different strategies will help students and teachers to understand the process of learning, as a teacher can help pupils to bypass the areas of Achilles' heel and to perform at the level at which they are capable. Hence, using these different teaching methods that are rooted in theory of different teaching styles will not only help teachers reach their full potential, but more importantly, engage, motivate, and reach the pupils in their classes, whether in person or in online. This will promote flexible thinking and teach students the importance of shifting their approaches to different tasks. Because of that, we can cater the developmental characteristics, interests, and needs of the pupils. Next is the high school students, age age range 12 to 18 years old. Their salient characteristics are need opportunities for self-expression, behavior affected by puberty, they able to deal with failure, they used to learn with technology, and brave to do things. And the implications to the teaching learning process are first, therefore, the teacher should know first his or her students so that the teacher will be able to connect with them and give equal opportunities to learn. Second, hence, teachers should give various strategies in teaching so that students will be able to learn at the same time in a different ways. And third, therefore, teachers should control yet express what they want to be able to know how and what the best for them. And fourth, I conclude that teachers should teach students to use bravery on a proper way in the process of learning. High school students uh, are under the process of puberty. So, as a future educator, we need to understand students' diversity in this stage. It is important for teachers to know variables such as physical characteristics, intelligence, perception, gender, ability, learning styles, which are individual differences of the learners. An effective and productive learning teaching process can be planned by considering these individual differences of the students. Since the learner's own learning speeds and interests vary, these characteristics should be taken into consideration by the teachers. Thank you for listening. This is the salient characteristics of preschool, elementary, and high school. I am your presenter, Judalci Ulaya of Learning Episode 2, FS1. Thank you for listening.